name is Claudia, and today I want to share with you my top 5 makeup products of 2025. So we're basically halfway through the year 2025, and I have tried 22 makeup products this year. 22 is not like a huge number, but to me 22 is quite a lot, because if I imagine myself using up 22 products in 6 months, that would be ideal. In fact, I don't. So I think to me this year, I gave myself a bit of leeway to try more makeup and just to enjoy the purchase of new makeup and testing them out. So I think I let myself loose a little bit in terms of, a low buy or a no buy goal. So here we are today. I have tried 22 products. They are not all new. Some of them are new releases, but these basically the makeup that I wanted to try. That's why I purchased them, not because of the newness. And I want to share with you top 5. It's quite hard for me to pull out a top 5 because some of them are equally great. Like, I have to say, I think I have had a good half of the year, first half of the year, with makeup, because none of them are duds. But I want to share with you my quintessential. These are the products that I have discovered, and for the years of 2025, I think they are going very strong. And I want to make it a little bit clear right here that I have biases. I love some categories in makeup more than the others. So if I pick my top 5 makeup products, most of them would be within the category that I like to apply on my face. So you wouldn't see any foundations at all, because I don't purchase foundations. I don't wear foundations. You don't see any mascara at all, because I don't wear mascara. So keep it in mind that these are my very biased opinion, depending on what I like and what I feel like wearing on my face. So let's just get started with the first product. I have with me this Air Cotton Makeup Beige from the brand Beige shop. I have the shade number 1 Mint. It's a green color correcting primer. You can say it could work as a color corrector as well. I think you can use it under your eyes, but because it has a green tint, it is best suited for redness and inflammation area if you want to correct them and or cover them a little bit. I think this product is quite beautiful in the way that it's such a thin and hydrating product. It has SPF in it, so you can say it's a priming sunscreen. It has SPF 30 in it, so it's a decent amount of sun protection index for a makeup product. So you can imagine this product is a beautiful hybrid between a sunscreen, a primer, a color correcting product. Also, to me, I think I kind of use it as a skin tint as well. So in the clip that you are seeing right now, I try to apply it in some of my red areas. So right now it's around my nose, around my chin, and like this area right here around my cheeks and nose. So I have this very problematic area, and I think I'm quite grateful that I discovered this product. I have been wanting to try like a green color corrector for a while, but so far I think this is a very like good and affordable approach for me to try any color corrector, because I want an all-in-one product, something that's easy to use, easy to apply, hydrating, not drying. Sometimes color correctors, they give me the feeling of heavy coverage, but with this one, because it's in the form of a primer, so it's quite lightweight and hydrating. It works really, really well. Like it's a bit light compared to my actual skin tone, but as a color corrector, I think it works pretty well to cover some of my redness. And like I said, it's affordable. So if you feel like this is a concept that you want to try, but you don't want to splurge a lot of money on, definitely check out this one from the Face Shop. This is a pencil concealer from the brand the Saem. It's a Korean beauty brand. The full name is, I don't know the full name of this product. There's no English writing in the actual product, but I will leave the name down below. I have the shade 1.5 Natural Beige. It looks a bit light compared to my skin tone. I think my pet peeve with K-beauty is that the shade is always lighter than you expect. When you look at the swatch online and you're trying to like find a bright shade match for you, it always turns out to be a little bit too light for me. But that's totally okay because this is such a useful product that I didn't know I need. I used it today to spot conceal some of the hyperpigmentations around my nose, on this side of my nose as well. You know, I have some like acne scar, like around my chin, especially. I have a very inflamed bruise right here from my acne. Like it hurts just to touch at it. But I use this concealer and it covers, I would say, 70% of the look of that acne bruised skin. I try to use it under my eyes. Like this is not a product that was designed to be used under eye. But I think it's creamier than you expect a pencil concealer would be. So it's quite easy to blend. It doesn't provide you the coverage that you would expect an under eye concealer would give you, obviously. But I think if it's not the purpose of the product, maybe we shouldn't ask for it to perform that way. But I think if you want like an easy makeup, no makeup, quick concealer routine, I think not just this product. I think this is my first take on a pencil concealer like this, and I am excited to try more affordable pencil concealer because it's I think it's more economical because you definitely have less product in a pencil form like this, and it only makes sense and it's only affordable if you get one within, you know, the affordable drugstore price range to have the value based on the way that you get. But I think for the first time that I try a product like this is such a success, and I'm very excited to try more pencil concealer like this because it's just so convenient, so great, and you can do like a very quick look if you don't want perfections. If you want like a lot of coverage, you want a glam look, this is not the product for you. But I think to me, this is great. This is exactly what I want, and maybe I will get a darker shade. Maybe 2.0 would be the shade for me. But definitely I will consider to purchase another concealer pencil like this because surprisingly it's very helpful, and I definitely see myself using this up because there isn't much product in this pencil. But I think it's a good thing as well, knowing that you can use the product to the maximum and eventually use it up. I think this is such a wonderful product. I will say it right here that I love blushes. So there are gonna be two blushes in the top 5, obviously. The first one is Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Blush. It's a tinted serum with some skincare benefit. Obviously, it has niacinamide and all of the watermelon extracts that is quite signature for glow recipe. I have the shade Berry Flush. I have talked about this product quite a lot, and I think you can already get how much I love this product. I think this is a wonderful blush. If we set aside all of the skincare claims of this product, I don't believe in it. I use it as a blush, and I think this is a wonderful blush. It's so juicy and fresh. It gives me this flush that I could only imagine the healthiest version of myself would attend. Like, it's so natural, but it's so skin-like, and it doesn't enhance any texture, and my skin looks like real skin, just a little bit better. I like using it underneath a little bit of powder, so I will apply this cream blush and then just dust a little bit of translucent powder on top, or pair it with another powder blush or powder bronzer. I think it looks excellent. In any way, like, I think it's so versatile because the texture is really liquidy and sheer and natural, so it doesn't take much for you to add on other features to the look. But wear it alone or wear it with any other product, I think the look would be very perfect. And I think because it's quite sheer, some people wouldn't like it. Some people would need a more pigmented blush, but to me, I think with my, easy done natural journey at the moment, this is just the perfect blush for me. And like I said, we have the second blush in this top part. This is from the brand Moon Size. I have shade BR02. This is purely a color favorite. This is matte blush, so I think the texture and the finish longevity is quite average compared to other blushes that I have in my collections. But somehow this color is so unique. You see, it is like a muted terracotta. It has a lot of brown and orange in it. But if you swatch it, like you wear it on the skin, you can see this mustardy undertone, and at first it looks quite muddy, like in the photo online I was like, it's quite muddy, but it's so grungy, it's so interesting, like there's a vampy feel to it. So I purchased it, and it turns out to be this companion blush to my, yellow to neutral undertone skin. So I wouldn't wear this one alone. I would pair it with like another bronzer or another blush, because I want, the right balance. I don't want to see too much yellowness on my skin. But this one, because of the interesting undertones, it elevates my look to such a new level, like a level that I didn't know that I could do at all. Like, it's really cool. This is a cool blush. And I think with the price range of this brand, Moon Eyes is a CBD brand that is quite affordable. You can get multiple blushes within this range to try out some colors that you wouldn't dare to try before, but now because it's quite affordable, you can just like dip your fingers into this a little bit more adventurous territory. But then maybe you discover this unique, very cool and interesting color that you can wear. You just have to like give it a little bit of space or yourself a little bit of space to explore what you can do with it. But I think overall it just is like yucky, a bit cool toned, but mustardy yellowish terracotta. That's what's very flattering on my skin. I cannot say enough about how much I love this color. And if I haven't mentioned that, I think this is also a really good color to be used as a bronzer. I'm wearing it as like kind of like a bronzer today, and I think it works pretty well. I didn't really emphasize on the bronzing technique, so I applied it mainly on the cheek areas. But I think, yeah, this is just an adventure that I'm willing to take on because I mean it's always worth it to try something cool and interesting and out the box. And like I said, it's very affordable, so I'm thinking of getting more shades. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Finally, it's a lip liner because boy oh boy, this year I discovered the magic of lip liners and I couldn't go back. I can't stop wearing lip liners because I think they are just so beautiful. Like, I didn't know that you can have this kind of look without making it too extravagant, like I imagine lip liners would do to your face. This one's from Makeup Forever. This is the iconic, very famous Artist Color Pencil. I have it in the shade 610 Versatile Chestnut. I use it today as an eyeliner and as a lip liner as well. But warning, it is not recommended to be used on the eyes. On the website, or I think on Sephora, they said that it's not suitable to be used on the eyes, but I did it at my own risk. And I mean, people have been hyping this product as this multi-use, multi-purpose pencil that you can use on the cheeks, the eyes, the lips. So I was like, I don't have very sensitive eyes or sensitive skin, so I don't care. Like, I just want to try it as an eyeliner today. This is a new product, but instantly I fell in love with it because of the creaminess of the pencil. In the past, I tried the Aqua XL, like waterproof pencil from Makeup Forever, and it traumatized me. It scarred me to my core that it's so hard to apply, hard to blend because you know the waterproof texture, the waterproof formulation, it tends to be quite dry and quite long lasting. I think that's the intentions of that kind of product, but it's just so hard to blend and it's very, very tucky. Like, can barely move the pencil on my eyelids at all. But with this one, it's so creamy, so easy to use. And I think Versatile Chestnut is a cool, interesting, new, but also wearable shade to me as well. I believe it's a rich, warm chocolate brown or something. I can see a little bit of a pink rosy undertone in it, so it's not straight up brownie or straight up cool tone brown. Overall, I think this is a worthwhile high-end purchase to me because I've been eyeing a solid, high quality, multi-purpose pencil for a while, and specifically this artist color pencil from Makeup Forever. But to pay this amount of money on the pencil was like, there are other drugstore options that I can explore before I eventually try this one. So like, I purchased a few drugstore and affordable lip liner, but I think it's just the right product at the right time. When I purchased it, I didn't know that the formulation would be this good. For my inexperience with lip liners or like pencil products before, but now I know more about that kind of product. I know how to use it, how to draw on my lip liner. I feel like it makes such a difference with this kind of product, with this kind of investment, and this is to me like a genuine investment in makeup because I can use it for so many purposes. very easy to use, very versatile, and I feel like I want to use it every day. I could not stop wearing it. So that's it. That's my top 5 makeup products of 2025. I would want to keep this momentum for the rest of the year because every year I do ranking all of the makeup that I try in 2025, and I think this is gonna be a good year of makeup to me because I think I have a better idea of what I want to try. I don't just want to buy new releases. I want to buy products that I genuinely want to use. So if you watch my channel, or like if you have seen other videos of mine, you could see that I use the makeup that I want to use. I don't want to, get on social media and just to purchase new makeup for the sake of, oh, they are new releases and I need to get my hand on them, or else I would be left behind. That's not me at all because I genuinely want to try makeup, use them, and to test out the nuances in the makeup that I purchase. And I think if I limit myself to the fact that makeup is only good when they're new, I don't know. Like, I don't see myself could thrive with makeup if I look at makeup only in that way. Anyway, I really like filming this video. It's really fun to try the makeup that I like and to talk about them because clearly I love them so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video too. Once again, I'm Claddy and hopefully see each other again. Bye.